No one volunteers to be a migrant. No one becomes a refugee through choice. Many migrants and refugees faced nightmare journeys, unspeakable perils, and often official indifference. The CAFOD volunteers wanted to express solidarity by symbolically marching alongside the displaced and the dispossessed. They stopped in a number of places to consider the plight of migrants and refugees through the stories of some individuals.
And then we started out. Until then, we hid with our other 3 older children outside our village for safety. 11 people had been killed and their houses burnt. We walked for days through the jungle before reaching the border with Bangladesh. Then we had to wait to cross. We started with 4 bags, but had to abandon them on the way. We survived by begging from other refugees, but there still was not enough food.
In Damascus, the army entered our home and we had to leave. I didn't bring any toys with me. We didn't bring anything with us. We came here quickly by car. I love Lebanon. Here I study, but in Syria there are no schools. My favourite subject is English. We want to stay here.
Pope Francis has recently called on governments around the world to treat refugees and migrants with compassion and respect their innate dignity. The UNHCR recently estimated there are over 11 million refugees and displaced people in Syria alone. Half the world's refugees are children.
Sudan to Uganda. I didn't want to leave. I had just graduated from university and wanted to stay and build something there. But the soldiers came and started shooting. I lost some good friends on that day. When we arrived, we didn't know where to start. There was nothing here, but we just settled and made things work. We had to be strong.
The march ended in the Peace Garden, but there was one more harrowing tale of modern slavery to come.
My husband and I are separated. There was no one earning money for our family, so I migrated from Bangladesh to find work. I paid the middleman who got me a job as a domestic worker in Lebanon. I worked from very early in the morning until midnight. I wasn't paid for 2 months and didn't get enough to eat. When I told my employers I wanted to leave, they told me I had to pay them. They beat me.
You could charge these volunteers with being idealistic. The march is tokenism, but you could never use the word ineffective, because everyone whose story was heard on the march have been helped by CAFOD out of their forced migration to a better future. And that aid, which also daily helps countless thousands across the globe, starts with volunteers like these.